It happened a bit quick. I've spotted a car online when I was looking. I was just like, Lauren, we're off. It is a 127,000 kilometre Volkswagen Golf estate with tatty cards and stapled roof. Now, people may say that's quite low kilometres. Yeah, it's quite low kilometres, but what made you want it so much? Well, I'll tell you what. You only wanted €3,000 for it. And I was like, this is a freaking steal. And I got it for 2,600. So I've been looking online, 6-7 grand cars potentially when it's all like nicely done up. The bonnet probably needs clear coat, but apart from that, brakes definitely needs brakes and pads. I've never done brakes before, ever. It's never been a thing that I've ended up doing for some reason. So maybe that is my calling. First time doing brakes all round on this thing. But yeah, absolutely buzzing. It drives mint. Absolutely mint. Obviously the brakes aren't great, but this is a perfect car to flip. Miles per gallon, unreal. Family car, no knocks or bumps or creaks or bangs or anything like that. It's just like cheap, flip, make some money. So it's time to crack on. So here she is. Golf 1.9 TDI. The only part that I can see that may need some attention bodywork wise is the actual bonnet, because the rest of it seems pretty bloody straight, like a bit T-cut, buff. There is a little scuff down here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out. However, a little bit of spray. Honestly, it's dirty. As you can see. Now, I did notice this when I was looking through it. The guy had it up for sale with 125,000 kilometres for 4,750. It's like, why? Why didn't it sell? I'll tell you why it didn't sell. Because the interior. The interior is knackered. So door cards, every single one of them. But there's only this bit on the seat, which is an issue. So I've got a lot of detailing I'm going to have to do. And you can see the roof liners been stapled here, stapled up there. So I'm going to have to either get a new roof liner completely, or yeah, do it myself and reupholster it myself. So let's get it flipped round. Straight car, dud. There's a little bit of flaking paint there. For some reason someone wrote 2,800 in the roof. Does that mean someone was going to pay 2,800? Someone's had the opportunity earlier, just before me, to buy it. He didn't. The brakes definitely got huge lips all round. Pads, so discs and pads. Alloys are in good nick. Not scratched, curved. Tyres generally alright. That one's a little bit low on the outside, but a bit of tyre shine. I'm going to leave them. Let's see, obviously that. But there's no major issues. Oh, there is a bit there actually. That's had a bit of a knock. It was a builder's car. Now, if you were to get a car this cheap in Spain, smile, because it doesn't happen often. Good morning. It is the morning after the night before. So I was up early, head spinning, thinking, what am I going to do with this golf? Get involved. Disclaimer, I'm not a VAG guy, I'm a BMW guy. So I don't want to offend any VW, Audi fanatics here. So I will not be doing any stupid Temu stuff, to be honest. It's going to be a case of getting it straight, getting it back to absolute standard. Although my channel is called RS Mod Station, I am tempted to do some bits and pieces, but it's too much potential money to be made in this that I don't want to scare off potential buyers by putting stuff on that is not going to help it sell. So this is hopefully going to be quite a quick turnaround because I need capital for the next job, the next import, or yeah, basically it's not a big bodywork job. If it was a big bodywork job and I'm waiting for parts to arrive and need engine parts and need to fix like suspension, stuff like that, then yeah, there will be a couple of videos when I'm going to doing the brakes, for example, because weirdly I've never done brakes. Don't know why. It's one of those things where, I don't know, just haven't. So it's still dark. She's going to get a clean today, just while the weather's not too great. I'm just going to give these wheels a spray. Let that sit for a bit because there's a load of brake dust on there, and give it a good old wash. See exactly what bodywork needs to be done. There's obviously going to be things that are going to appear. Now that this is wet, you can see that it may actually fix this. We'll have to see. It's pretty dark at the minute, so I'm just going to get some product on just to let it sit for a bit, and yeah, see how the day goes. Started to add it to my list and then realised, holy crap, I've got a lot of cars now. Not including my motorhome, that's personal. The X5 M57, which is personal. I've got the E93, which is for sale. I've got interest starting to come back. It's the time of year, January, February, where you don't get it as much. Getting into March, you can see it starting to pick up a bit. And I've got the C180, which is an absolute pain in the arse, and who knows what's going to happen with that. And I've just added golf to the list as well. So yeah, we've got quite a few. So I've just stuck some of that cheap, just stinks so bad, bleeding wheels. Just the cheap old nasty stuff that I've got there. I'm going to leave that for a little bit. Once, well, like I say, it's only 7:15, so I can't really be jet washing just yet. But once I've got, once people are awake, I'll start making some noise. And we'll get to cleaning that, because I've left my bloody new workbenches for the new workshop out in the freaking rain, because I don't know what's going on. Spain weather's been freaking awful this winter, so we're gonna have to yeah, tackle that once people are awake. Get this hose down, and I'm just using good old-fashioned dish soap afterwards. I'm gonna go at the wheels and see how they are, because I might need to spray them again. Need to sit them for a bit. This scratch I've got down here, it may be fixable. Now that it's wet, it's actually pretty much disappeared. It's on the underseal textured bit, so it might be able to like just get rid of that. We'll get it all clean anyway, and we'll take it from there. Right? Kind of good hack if you're doing a lot of jet washing, which I do. I've actually got 50 hose, which is brilliant, especially for this big villa. Don't have to move the actual jet wash itself at all. But if you use it for a long time, your hand gets a bit sore. Get cable tie. Right, let's have a look, see what first glance after the first little blast over. I'm quite impressed actually. The wheels have come out really nice. There's the diamond cut ones, this and this is a bit scabby, but I don't know how I can fix that. The back ones, all good. All in all, we got a touch up needed there. This has got a slight little ding, so this needs to be pulled out, so that's flush, and then touch up there. I have noticed it's like delamination, looks like going on in the windscreen all around the outside there. going all the way around. It's just dirt. It's just clear coat that's potentially missing, but we'll find out when that's dry what needs to be done there. It's not the best of lights at the back, but there's no dents or bumps on the back bumper, which is a result. Now, do I tint the windows? I think I can probably get them done for about €180. I wouldn't do it myself. In Spain, you've got to have a proper company do it who homologate it, and there's a little sticker that they put in the window, just very faint, and you need a little certificate, so when you go to the ITV, you can go, yeah, look, because if you've seen the other videos about ITV, ridiculous over here. Right, let's get some foam on this side, we'll give it a wash, and then we'll flip it around. Leave that for 5-10 minutes, get my sponge, get it once over, get spray. I'm going to open up the gate and have a look at the front once that's all washed off, because I haven't really inspected the front much, see if there's any dings, bumps, scrapes, anything like that, but fingers crossed. So far, so good. Just had a hose break there on the right next to the tap on the outside. I've got like a pressure pump for the whole villa, so you never lose any pressure. So you can have like all 4 bathrooms on at the same time without reducing, which has got its pluses and minuses. Obviously more pluses than minuses, but if I'm losing 2 inches of pipe every year, I can live with that. I am gonna get my polisher out on this before anyone goes, oh no. To be fair, the car's actually been quite well looked after. It's the issue obviously has been sunlight and damaged all the interior, and I've just found a receipt for a timing kit done, €980, August last year. So that really has been well looked after. Blast. 4E93 has been relegated to the street with the X5. It's got no insurance this, so we're going to have to keep it on drive. Just noticed 2 dents. I'll show you here on the boot. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. Just here, dun dun dun. Just comes out nice though. It's coming out nice. You know, if a sensible head would keep this car with the amount of kilometres on, but why would you want to get rid of a M57? Right, front end. Let's get on to this. The boy raced through me. It's a bit an R32 emblem. Right there. Dunk. I won't. I promise. But it is tempting. This window does just really spoils it. It is a shame. Maybe I'll speak to someone to see if it's possible to get it redone. You can just see where the bubbles are actually. It's delaminated. You can see the actual soap moving. It's obviously still probably a bit far away from where it's going to start leaking. However, it does make it look a little older than what it could be. But all in all, it's an absolute winner, this thing. I'll be ending it there. Follow, like, subscribe. Got a few little jobs to do on it. Brakes, bodywork, and obviously the interior. I'll be putting it all down on it in all my playlists. And we'll keep up to date with the E93 That's got hopefully some interest. And the C180's always in the pipeline. It's clogged as shit. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Adios.